my pleasure to introduce to you the man of the hour, Tony.
Hello and welcome back to At the Gates. I am Tony at Angel Stadium. Who is with me?
Super fast, Jared. Just Jared today.
Anaheim Jared? Okay.
Yep, just Jared today.
Cool. So that's basically our intro that we're just doing. Jared's going to go leave now.
Okay.
Bye, Jared.
See you later.
Miss you. No, we won't. We won't miss him at all. So we are outside of the gate, and there is a creepy man standing behind us. Should we ask the creepy man who he is?
Okay. I thought you were talking about me for a second. I was like, maybe not.
Creepy man?
Kerwin Danley.
Kerwin Danley. Wow. Kerwin, you're looking quite sexy today. Just thought I'd throw that out
That's
there.
because I'm channeling my inner Zack Hample.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Jared, how was the trip around?
It was pretty good.
Did you go to the bathroom?
No, I did not. Although I
did.
did make it all the way out to where you probably went.
Porta potties?
So, yep.
Sweet. So how big is that hat over there? Don't look at the size.
It's Ryan's head size, probably.
649 and a half.
Yeah. Yep. Is that official or?
That's official. That's definitely official.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that there.
What?
I looked right there. It said right there.
Kerwin. Kerwin's. Do you think Kerwin's really hot?
I'm Kerwin.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Definitely.
Definitely.
The hesitation.
So, Kerwin, is he hot?
He's a good looker. I'm not one for bald guys usually, but
It's
yeah.
shaved.
Well,
it's shaved.
I'm
bastard.
going. Okay, fine.
Chosen baldness rather than.
Nature started it, so I finished it.
Ooh. So you're saying you're a finisher?
Always.
That's good. That's very good. You have me flustered. I don't know what to say.
You could talk to her.
Speaking of finishing,
He does?
how was the vegan food so far?
Around this area? So good. So good. Oh, my God. Impossible Burger.
Was the Impossible Burger everything you thought it would be, Jared?
Everything and more. It was really good. Yeah.
That's coming from a non-vegan. Did you enjoy the Impossible Burger?
It was, yes, I couldn't really believe it, so the name is accurate.
That was your
Great.
first experience with it?
Oh, yeah.
Everyone loves it.
And I finished it.
He finished it.
Me too.
In your mouth.
Oh, yeah.
That's the best plug right there. Impossible Foods, reach out to us. We're looking for a corporate sponsor. So, what are you looking for when you get inside? What's the shot?
I'm hoping. No, I don't know. Going in, what accessibility there is to certain parts of the ballpark, but I'm hoping there's a cool shot looking down over the batter's eye, over the rocks somehow, that I can sort of get the field and the rocks and everything in one shot.
Not the Rockies, because we're going to shoot the Rockies tomorrow, right?
Right, that'll be tomorrow.
What else is there to talk about? Do you have any questions for me? Because I'm just blanking out. I don't know what to think. I can see the rocks through here, actually. Can you see them? Right back there.
Yeah, I saw them sort of when I walked around, but not really.
So Otani, sounds like he hit a bomb last night. So Twins actually can help out Japanese players.
Yeah, when they're on other teams, that's usually not the route we want to go, but okay.
So we're developing them finally. Yeah.
You're welcome, other teams. You're welcome.
So we'll pause this quick. And we are inside the gates, sitting in section 127's row A, seats 9 and 10. Jared, what's the weather like? We need a weather update.
We are experiencing Snoop Dogg's favorite kind of precipitation, drizzle for shizzle.
It's probably about mid-60s, low 60s, and
Low 60s.
drizzling out a little bit. It's kind of miserable.
It's a little bit more than drizzle now. It's definitely measurable. So
Yeah, but the drops it's like a really heavy mist coming down. Kind of miserable. But also, speaking of miserable, how was Lance Lynn?
I'm not sure anything could have gone any worse for him.
He gave up 8 hits in 5 innings of work, so that was pretty sweet. His terrible 2018 is continuing. And also, when I just saw the ball roll out there, it looked like it was kicking up some water, so it
could be sand, because I noticed that at Dodger Stadium as well. When a ball would go to the outfield, sand would kick up, just like when you're on AstroTurf field, you see the little black pebbles pop up when they run on the field.
Or is it like when you're on a beach and hit a baseball on the beach?
Sure, that too.
Cool. Oh, it looks like Taylor Rogers is gonna get pulled. So, on to Amazon. Thanks.
On to Amazon. Here we go.
Yes. So, I feel like if Amazon, you're listening, which I know that you're listening to everything.
They deliver to my seat here? I need a poncho.
That's what they should do. In-stadium delivery. But Amazon, if you're listening, I have been giving recommendations of where to buy this giant mitt, which has netted me a game ball not too long ago. So if you're listening and you're seeing an uptick in this mitt sales, it's all because of me. So I need a kickback. Jared, are you tired?
Yeah, and we got an early morning tomorrow. This could be interesting.
What are we doing tomorrow morning?
We are boarding an airplane to fly to the great state of Colorado to head to Denver for 2 baseball games of the Rockies versus Brewers.
Not on the same day, correct? 2 different days for baseball games?
It's a quadruple header.
Ooh, that would be pretty cool. So 4-2. Twins are losing. Dozier here hit a home run in the first inning. And then he got a single this last inning and proceeded to try to steal a base, get out, and then the next batter, Eddie Rosario, decided to hit a home run. And we definitely didn't need to be behind only 1 run. We want that dreaded 2-run deficit, because that's the toughest lead in baseball, just like in hockey, right? 2 runs?
Exactly, yep.
So what do you think of this stadium? Where does it rank with just the other stadiums that we've visited so far?
I think this one is probably above Turner Field in its last year.
No, I mean just the ones that we would watch this week.
Okay, so it's probably last, I would say.
Agreed.
It's not like it's terrible, but it's just it's 40 years old or whatever, 50 years old, and it's seen better days, and it could use a little bit of a facelift.
Also, it has a lot of dead spot, especially center field. For having that much real estate, it sure is dead. I like that there's rocks, but to have, I don't know, just weird places that are just off limits and not even accessible is...
It's not very good from a ball hockey perspective either, so...
No. It reminds me a lot of St. Louis, Busch Stadium, especially the outfield design.
Almost kind of like D.C., because D.C. had the big pitching, had the bullpen over there, and then it had a small section and that a little bit bigger section into the gap in left center, and then a bigger wall in right field.
So did you decide where Chase kind of fit in compared to Petco? Did you?
Where Chase compares to Petco specifically?
Just like in ranking it, if you're having, because it seems like Dodgers is 1, Angels is last. So do you have a Petco versus?
I think
Chase?
Petco is second, and Chase is a close third. In that they, I think did we talk about it on the last podcast? Basically, I think what one has and benefits the other lacks, and then vice versa. So, but I think Petco comes out slightly ahead, just
Just because of the outdoor kind of pushed it over?
Exactly. Yeah. I understand having the need to have a roof. It's fine, but it does detract for me personally from a lot of the atmosphere aspect of it. So that's why I think Petco is ahead.
Any other closing remarks before we probably wait until the postgame?
Trevor Hildenberger.
I love when the names are so long that it looks like a rainbow on the back.
Yep.
Speaking of rainbows. What?
Archer Diacono. He's a player in the NCAA tournament.
Oh. That's almost like Salta La Macchia.
Yeah, it was very mouthful of a name.
Speaking of mouthfuls,